What's happening, guys? Okay, we're off again and we're just leaving Berri. Got a beautiful day here. It's probably about 9 o'clock in the morning. Not much wind today, but a bit coming up in the next couple of days. So I thought I'd get out of here, start heading towards Renmark. Plan is to get about 1/3 of the way to Renmark, sit out the bit of wind for a couple of days. It is for, what day is it? Friday? Or is it Saturday? Might be Friday. Friday, I think. And take my time and get to Lock 5 at about probably Monday. A couple of good camping spots near there where I can moor up and get through the lock early, either Monday or Tuesday morning, and get to Renmark. But beautiful day here, and it's probably about 12-13 degrees, but it's going to get up to 30 today, so probably the hottest day of the trip. But yeah, I'll turn the camera around and show you what I'm looking at. So there we have it, beautiful day here at Berri. Got some rowers coming towards us. The hotel up there, Jack's Cafe. Beautiful morning on the River Murray. Good morning. This is Martin's Bend, about 4 kilometres up from Berri. Looks like a great little camping spot. Beautiful paddle boat Mirundi, probably about 6 k's upstream from Berri. Wow, check this one out. It's like a proper house. Got a veranda on the side. Beautiful. So here we are, campsite for the night. We're about 3 kilometres down from, upstream from Lirrup. I think it's about the 541 kilometre mark, and we're just before Pike River, which if I go down here, you might be able to see in the distance. Down here a bit further. So great little spot. I want to get out the wind. There's a little bit of wind, not much coming up, but I just want to get out the wind, and the wind's going to be coming from straight behind me. You got Pike River veering out to the right, and the Murray veers out to the left. So we got that tree line back out over here. So I'm guessing that might be some backwaters out there. We'll go check that out later. But we'll head down to Pike River, see if we can get to it. So this is that backwaters I was talking about. Runs back up there. Not too sure where it comes in, whether it comes in downstream or down here. In the distance, probably about 300 metres away, is Pike River, so it might flow into Pike River. But I don't think we're going to get to Pike River, I'm not too sure. I'll have a little bit of a look down here, see if there's any tracks. But wow, look at that big carp. There you go, with the sun coming out. 3 of them. Let's go and see if we can get down to Pike River. I think we're going to struggle a bit here. Lucky it's a bit cooler. Hopefully the snakes aren't out. This looks like it's a bit of a kangaroo track by the look of those paws there. And me being a bit of a tracker, that went through about 6 o'clock last night. Bit more bullshit I'm talking at the moment, as you can tell. Well, that's going to be the end of our walk this way, I think. She's getting a little bit crowded in there. Gonna miss out on getting down to the Pike River by about 150 metres, I reckon. I'll just check through here. Looks like an old kangaroo track or something. We'll go a bit further. Make a bit of noise, scare the snakes away. Looks like we've got another little inlet here. This is probably where that water comes in for that creek back up there. Whoops, see a bird, that scared the shit out of me. And I'm not going across there. Come to the end of the line. Good morning, and we're off again. So we're going to go about 4 hours today, get just before Lock 5. Out there to the right we have Pike River, and veer left on the Murray River. Beautiful day, going to have a little bit of wind, maybe 14 k's, 15 k's, so it should be a nice day. And I better start turning because we're heading down the wrong bloody river. Okay guys, so campsite for tonight. I'm just downstream from Plush Bend, probably about 4 kilometres from Lock 5, and probably about 9 or 10 from Renmark. And I know there's a few other nice spots up near the lock, but I wanted to get a spot where I could guarantee I could get a little bit of firewood and sit down, have a nice campfire. Haven't had one for a while. And have a couple of glasses of scared of the dark medicine. And we might even chuck the yabby pot in this afternoon. There's a little creek that comes in to the back of me, so we'll check that out, and I'll probably put the drone up a bit later and show you exactly where we are. So from my map it says over here is Tanyaka Creek. Now I'm going to be a bit careful going through all this bark and stuff. Last time I went for a walk through this stuff back before Loxton, I got within about a foot of a snake, so I'm being a bit careful through here and make a bit of noise, scare them away. Okay. Oh, stop making silly noises, birds, you scare me. Alright, down through here, and this is Tanyaka Creek. I don't really like walking through all this bark with my thongs on. I think I should have put my shoes on, but we're here now. And there we have it, Tanyaka Creek. About 9 kilometres before Renmark. Okay, it's haircut and shave time again. I've started on my hair, I don't know how good it's going. Looking pretty good to me. When I finish this up I might start up a barber shop. So just need the shave now. Don't worry Mum, I'm looking after myself. Clean myself up and yep, all going good. But yeah, don't mind my haircut, it's looking good. Okay, let's check out where we are. Got the drone going. That'll be right, the bloody wind comes up just as I'm about to take off, but we'll see how we go going one-handed. We got him in there or not? I don't know, can't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay, we'll head out and we'll go and have a look, see where we are. How cool is that? And we're off again. So just going past Plush Bend, nice little camping spot there, and about 4 k's I'm guessing from Lock 5. Just coming around the bend to lock number 5 on this beautiful Monday morning, I think it is. So there we go, lock 5. Got a bit of a breeze headwind at the moment, so usually I tie up at the front, run down to the back and hold on to the back, but this lock master's told me just to hold on to the front because we've got the wind keeping us there. I don't know if we can see the gate shutting at the back or not. Yep, it's got the gate shutting. Okay, we've got the water coming in now. You can sort of see the water swirling around where it's coming in. So here we are, lock 5. We got Matt and Brad up here helping me out, doing a great job. And we're going to pull through here, get up to Paringa, so probably about 20 minutes up to get up there, and stay the night at Paringa. And it looks like we've got the water nearly up, so you guys can open the gates now. I'm just helping them out a bit, showing them what to do. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. See you guys. Got a lineup of houseboats coming underneath Perinka Bridge. One back behind us has already been through, so 6 of them all together. We're going to pull up over here on the grassed area though at Paringa. We'll go through tomorrow. So here we are, what a great little spot. Paringa, Dixon Reserve I think it's called. Kangaroos hopping past when I pulled up. So we'll stay here for at least one night, maybe 2, and we'll go for a bit of a walk later. Perinka Bridge there, it's now lowered, as you can see, cars going over it. So we're about 150 metres downstream from the Perinka Bridge, but we'll go check that out a bit later. Beautiful. Perinka Bridge on its way up, 2:30 in the afternoon, and looks like we got at least one houseboat back to the right. MV Maritalia or Maritala. She gets pretty close up the top there. And now on its way back down. Bit of a line up of the traffic back there. And all done. Okay, so there we have it. That's the Perinka Bridge. Was just talking to the bridge operator then, and he was saying that when that big barge went through, the one from Berri, they hit there. He had the bridge right up as high as it would go, and they snapped off some lights on the top there. So he said the river's probably up about a metre from where it normally is. So yeah, she was a bit low getting through there, but they got through today okay. So I think we'll go for a bit of a look around Paringa now. Okay, so we've found the pub. That's the main bit. But we'll go for a walk up here because there's a guy who's a bit of a living legend of Paringa. His name's Frank Turton. Pretty sure that's what his name is. Otherwise known as the Chook Man, and mainly known for his houseboat, which is a crazy looking houseboat. Has chooks on it. I think it's got a windmill, tin sheds and stuff all built on it. But unfortunately, I've been told he's got it in backwaters at the moment, so we won't be able to see it. But I'll put some photos up on the screen to show you what it looks like. But this is his house up here, and we'll check out the black stump. So this big black stump in front of his house, from what I've been told, and it might be written up here, he put an outboard motor on it and brought it downstream. Crazy. So we'll zoom in here and see what it says, but that's one big stump. Get that sun out the way. There we go. Fancy sitting on that with an outboard motor. And we'll see what we got here. Oh, there we go. Crazy. And not only that with his houseboat, he's a bit of a guitarist and a singer. But I'll put it in here so if anyone wants to read it, you can pause it. There you go, that's the story of Frank Turton. Okay, here we are, Paringa Hotel. And this is not going to be a biased review at all, but one of the owners here at the Paringa Hotel is a guy that used to work at the Adelaide Casino where I used to work, and he used to run the poker room a bit. And he's best mates with a good mate of mine, Dave Galpin, who was the manager or the boss at the poker room for many years. And Dave got in touch with me and said, look, I've got to go to the Paringa pub and catch up with Jared. And I get here and Jared comes up to me and says, right, Dave has bought you your meal for the night and a few beers. So I'm going to try and not be too biased here, but wow, thanks Dave Galpin for buying me the meal and a few beers, and good to catch up with Jared. So I'm going to try and not make this bloody biased, but I think it might be a little bit biased, but I'm going to get stuck into it. We'll come back with a food review in a minute. So Paringa Pub, obviously it's going to be an unbiased review, but thanks heaps to Dave Galpin for buying me the meal and a few beers. Bloody brilliant. 9.1. That's my review. Top scorer on the trip.